Everyone around you says don't do it, but your heart tells you otherwise. How do you know if this is still something worth fighting for? Most individuals that I know are convinced that their ex is still the right person for them, even though their friends and family don't think so. And the truth is, you have that certitude in your heart because you care so deeply, and those around you don't have that emotional attachment. And sometimes there's nothing rational that anybody can tell you that will make you feel otherwise. But that can be dangerous too, because you don't want to bang your head against the wall. And at the same time, I'm sure you don't want to waste your time or come off as desperate. The truth is, your friends and family are suffering because they see you suffer, and they're hurt because this other person may have let you down. They're also reacting to your behavior and what you say. And the first thing is to make sure that you yourself are carrying yourself in a way that will enable them to be objective and give you an honest feedback. If they see that you're in despair, well, they're just going to want the pain to kind of end. Also, because they don't feel the way that you do, it is a lot easier for them to tell you to just let it go before you truly have done everything that you can to make it work. And as a relationship coach, I know that there's many things that can be done to make sure that you have no regrets. And sometimes it entails doing things in a non-traditional way. Healing, processing, learning new tools, and communicating with your significant other in a way that can enable the past to be a stepping stone to a new and improved relationship. That is something that is possible as long as you're approaching this process the right way. I, as a relationship coach who has done this for 10 years, can provide you with an honest assessment of your chances. And I invite you to book a private coaching session with me so that I can tell you exactly what is possible and what is not. I am very hopeful because I've seen all sorts of situations be turned around when people are in the right mindset, when they approach this process of breakup recovery the right way, and when personal transformation is at the center of the process. And I would like to make sure that you yourself are engaged in such a process, not just in a superficial way to tell your ex that you've changed, but because you have the profound realization that indeed you needed to change, you needed to grow, you needed to evolve in order to offer something new. And in order to do that, you need to have a long-term vision. And what I mean by that is a vision that extends beyond just getting them back. And most people, after a breakup, cannot have that vision. It ends at this point of getting back together. You're obsessed over that outcome, and that's what your friends and your family are actually witnessing and seeing. And that is troubling them because there's much, much, much more to life than just getting back with someone after a breakup. And so together, we are going to set you on a trajectory through a process of learning to become a better version of yourself, to learn from past mistakes, to develop new habits of thought and action in order to genuinely offer something new, in order for you to regain a sense of confidence, and in order for you to be attractive again. And once you've done that, once you've been able to escape that dark cloud post-breakup identity crisis, then you can determine whether actually it is possible to get back together or not with your significant other. And the beautiful thing is that you need to go through this process anyway, whether you're seeking to heal and to move on in a healthy way, or whether you're seeking to transform in order to get back into a new and improved relationship with this person that you love. The path is one and the same. You do not need to choose between moving on or trying to get back together. That is a false dichotomy. And that is a beautiful secret that I have discovered over the last few years. So your friends and family don't have to fear that you are in despair or in denial or banging your head against the wall. No, it is about a process of moving forward, of learning to better yourself, and not one where you feel like you have to suppress your feelings to someone that you care deeply about. That is a beautiful thing. And that is what I want to accompany you to do. Together, we can work hand in hand to help you process, to help you change, grow, and transform, and to genuinely offer something new in a humble way to your significant other. And rebuild a new relationship with a renewed sense of commitment to each other, and one where you will be equipped to deal with challenges and adversity in unity. Because a healthy relationship is not one where there's no struggle or challenges. It's one where two people are actually committed to seeing those challenges and going through that adversity together in unity, not turning against each other, not throwing in the towel, but actually learning to process, to consult, and to come up with solutions together. That is a vision of healthy love, and one that gives me a lot of hope, and one that I hope will also give you a lot of hope, no matter what people around you may be saying. So if you want to work together to learn more about this vision and how you can bring it into fruition in your day-to-day life based on your circumstances and where you are right now, reach out to me. Let's work together. Let's do this and fight the good fight to reach your goals. I thank you for your trust, and I cannot wait to work with you. Take good care.